What do dermatology, Dungeons and Dragons, meditation, and basketball all have in common? They are a practice. The room we have to improve is a positive thing. It helps us determine which direction we should grow. If at any point you feel discouraged about meditating, about focus, or about your upcoming game, remember, you're practicing. We should be making mistakes when we practice. This meditation is intended to help bring you a sense of mindfulness and calm that you can carry with you into your D&D game. After a small guided meditation, there will be plenty of soft, calming music for you to practice. I originally wrote and recorded this for myself with the help of my own meditation teacher, so it may not suit all of your needs. If you feel there is anything missing or anything superfluous, let me know in the comments, and I'll make these changes in the next recording. This is not some strict recipe for mindful calmness. If you miss a step, if you don't hear part of the recording, that's just fine. Feel free to rewind or ignore it, whatever makes you feel more at ease. Find a comfortable position, whether you're sitting, laying down, or even going on a walk. It's easy to ignore your body while you're prepping or running the game, but it is just as much a part of it as our notes, our dice, and our minds. You can have your eyes closed or open, whichever feels better to you. Think about where the tips of your fingers and toes are in space, the tip of your nose, your eyebrows, your eyelashes, the hair on the nape of your neck or your forehead. Find yourself. Bring your awareness to the feeling of you. With that awareness tightening toward the body, we're going to settle on the breath, wherever you notice your breath the most. Maybe it's your nostrils, your mouth, your chest, or your abdomen. We're not trying to take deep breaths or slow breaths. We're just spectating the process, observing the feeling of breathing in and out. Sometimes when someone tells us to breathe, we get performance anxiety. But you can relax. You've been breathing all your life. This time, you're just spending a little attention on it. When any thoughts, feelings, or images spring up, if you're nervous about the game, if you spiral off into a fantasy or an anxious scenario, that's just fine. Those thoughts did not originate with the breath, and they're not going to stay in the breath, so you can let them pass by. It's easy to say, my thoughts define who I am. I am anxious. I am sad. I am not focused. But our thoughts form, pass through, and dissipate like clouds in the sky. The clouds are not permanent features of the atmosphere. There is no single cloud that represents the permanent state of the sky. Simply return to the breath, wherever you feel it the most. You're supposed to get distracted from the breath. The moment of power, the moment when you regain control, is when you realize you've been distracted and return to it. It doesn't matter if this takes seconds, minutes, or hours for you to realize. Once you have the realization, you have the power to come back home. Let's all come home together. When a thought or a feeling takes you away from the breath, think of it as a roadside flower or a strange creature darting between distant trees. There's no need to pick the flower or chase the beast. Those adventures will come with time. Right now, we're headed home. We don't know how many steps it will take, but we know we're headed in the right direction, and most importantly, we know that the road is safe. Let us bring our awareness then to each step, to each breath. The most important one is the current one. There is no pressure to succeed later, nor shame for wandering off earlier. As someone with ADHD, I have such compassion for distractions. They make up so much of my conscious experience. At the end of every single distraction, the powerful, sacred act of returning to the breath is an act of compassion for the self. You and I are worthy of that love. Congratulations. After a long, peaceful journey, you have returned home. What makes home special is that you can return anytime you wish. Unlike the other places we visit, home is always there for us. Anytime you need to focus, to steer your awareness toward the matter at hand, return to the breath, even while you play. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful game.